Hello everyone, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Debbie. On this channel I share sewing tutorials, pattern making ideas and tips. So if you are yet to subscribe, please, I'm begging you, subscribe right now and tap the notification bell. Make sure you tap that bell. And if you're an old subscriber and you have not yet clicked the bell, very important. Once you do it once, then that's all, right? So this can notify you in case I have a new upload on this channel. Very important. So in this video that I'm about to show you, I'll be showing you how to make an asymmetric peplum. Just the design you are seeing on your screen right now, right? So, and before you can watch this video, please do not fast forward it. You need to get this calculations right. You need your round waist measurements and you need the length or your desired length of the peplum that you want to make. For example, if my round waist measurement is 30. Now at the back of my dress, I have 1 inch zipper allowance or 3/4 of an inch zipper allowance on this side and on this side. You know, the back has 2 panels, one here to make the full back. So let's assume the zipper allowance is 1 here and 1 here. That's 2 inches. So you add it to the 30 if your waist measurement is 30 inches. Okay, so you add the 2 inches to the 30 inches to make 32. Then you can now divide by 6.28 to get your radius. So let's assume my radius, after doing the calculation, is 5 inches, for example. Then plus, I will add my desired length, which is 10 inches, for example. So I have like 15 inches, both the radius and the length. 15 inches. So you can now decide, okay, how many inches am I going to add as hemming allowance? So you could add like 3/4 of an inch, you could add 1 inch, but I would recommend you add like ½ inch is fine, or maybe 3/4 of an inch, right? So after doing that, altogether you calculate it to make like 15.75. Then you double this measurement and you insert this measurement on your fabric, okay? And make sure that you have this measurement on the 4 sides of your fabric, right? You need a square fabric, okay, that would have this exact measurement. I hope you understand. So once you are able to get or cut out the square fabric that has your measurements, then you can watch this video. Let's get started. This is my fabric and I have my measurement doubled and inserted on each of the side of this paper. I'm assuming this paper to be my fabric. So like I said, 15.75, you times by 2 or you multiply by 2. Then you start inserting it to have a square shape, you know, using your fabric to cut that. And of course I have done that here. And I'm going to fold it. I'm folding it already. So 15.75 doubled. Okay, then folding it, you will have the same 15.75. Can you see? So if you should place your measurement on this folded part right now, okay, you will get the 15.75. So double of it is, of course, is when it is opened. So I'm going to, you know, fold again. You know, this side is 15.75 times 2. So folding this way again is just like coming back to my 15.75. I hope I'm making sense. So you can see what I have right now. So this is what I have. Can you see? So you fold your fabric into 4 this way. You can see the unfolded parts, the open part. Look at it. Counting it, you have 4. Okay? So, and I have the folded edge also. Okay? So you need to get your calculations right. So you will come to this folded part. You can see this is one fold. Look at it. This is another fold, right? So, and you start your measurement on this corner. From this corner, 2, 3, 4, you can see. So you start your measurement from this corner here, then into the paper this way. And I am going to be inserting my radius, okay? So here is my radius. So you just insert, placing your tape this way, placing it this way, and measuring it, and of course connecting it this way. So I'm going to just connect the point. All right, this is what I have. Okay, so the next thing to do is to insert my length. So my length, I'm going to measure from this curve line. So I'll measure the length. So, and of course I will rule the line. Can you see the curve line now? Okay, so from the first curve line to this second curve line is the length, is my length, and I have this. Okay, and I'm going to insert my seam allowance. From this point I will measure 1/2 inch up. Can you see? And I will connect it as usual. Okay, so measure 1/2 inch up from the first curve line, and you connect. So you can see this is my seam allowance. Okay, so right now I am going to cut, but I won't just cut it, because if I do, I will end up with my, of course, the usual flare, the usual peplum, okay, the common one. It won't be an asymmetric type of peplum, okay? So I will be very careful when I am cutting, okay, because I won't just cut. So I will just count. This is the first fabric, and of course the second fabric. This is the third. I will be cutting just 3 out of 4. You remember I folded it to 4. So I will cut just 3 and leave the 4th one. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I will cut 3 and leave the 4th one. So you must be careful when you are doing the cutting. So this is what I have. You can see it. So I'm going to open it for you to see. So this will give me a very good effect and an asymmetric effect as well. Okay, and of course I'm going to cut this. So if you are joining to the top part or the upper part, you need seam allowance, and that's why I did that, right? So this is what I have. You can see what I have right now. Okay, can you see it? Can you see it? This is the effect it's going to give me. So I'm going to assume this part as my front. Okay, I'm going to assume this part as my front, right? So here is going to be the middle of my front, the middle of my front. So, and I'll connect with a line to this very point. So this is what I have. You can see it now. So yeah, I'm going to but ensure that you get the middle point. Very, very important. Okay, so now I am going to insert the measurement. I am going to insert the length measurement again from this point down onto, of course, on the straight line. On this straight line, I'm going to insert the length. So if my length, the length of my peplum is 10 inches, I'm going to insert 10 inches from the waistline down, right? Okay, so I'm going to just measure right from the start of the measurement, not the seam allowance on the waist. Okay, so just ensure you measure, don't add the half an inch on it. Okay, so once you insert the measurement on the straight line, then you can connect. So here, use it as a guide. Use this crease line as a guide, so you are connecting this way. Okay, so but before you do that, just to ensure accuracy, you measure your length again. You measure it again. Okay, just ensure that you get the right measurement. Okay, and you connect this way. You can do it with your free hand if you know you will, of course, get a smooth curve, right? So this is what I have. Can you see? Can you see the entire peplum? Can you see how it's looking? And you can see the effect, okay, that is given me already. Okay, so of course this part is going to be your center back. So you just cut it and open it and add it or attach it to the top part of your dress. You can see what it looks like already. So you want a fold also. If you want a fold on the waistline, you can just increase or add like 10-15 inches to your waist measurement, okay, to give you the fold, to make it fuller, if that is what you want. Okay, so this is what I have. You can see it, so you can fold it if you want. And here is just this idea of folding is just to ensure that you get the center back correctly. The center back correctly. So it's the center. Ensure that you use the crease line as a guide. The middle of it is going to be your center back. Okay, so I have the front where the effect is, I have the back, and I have the center back already. So you can cut this, you can cut it open and use your bias to finish up. Okay, so this is lovely, and you can see the center back as well. Okay, so please, if this video has impacted you in any way, if you've learned something tangible from this video, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, leave your comment in the comment section. Okay, and don't forget to join me in my live section on Friday between the hours of 10 and 12 noon, 10 a.m. and 12 noon. Okay, so I will be so glad to connect with you, right? And let's interact. In case you have any question, join my live video. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video, right?